Hello everyone and welcome back to Xcom Enemy Within. This is Don Dorsha, and I just shot down a medium UFO. So I'm going to go kill a bunch of aliens and recover said medium UFO, which will be really nice. Here's where I'm going to be really happy that I just got done buying Battle Scanner on her, because the first medium UFO is the one packing a set of Seekers, and they're annoying if you don't just kill them immediately. I wonder if I don't have a good heavy. That sucks. I might bring her anyway. Her aim is terrible, but then heavies aren't really, unless you had a really high aim soldier, you don't really bring heavies so that they can shoot things with their gun. You bring heavies so that they can blow things up with their rockets and with their grenades, which has nothing to do with their aim stat. So I brought a crappy assault because they filled the role that I need to. So I guess there's no reason not to bring a crappy heavy because it fills the role that I need it to. Explosives is actually one of the best ways to deal with the Seekers if you can uncloak them when they're a distant ways away from your soldiers, because they have a really high defense. So even high percentage chances to hit are going to be shooting, people with high aim scores are going to be shooting at still low chances to hit, which is way less than ideal. And so shooting them with a rocket and having a 90% chance either way might be kind of the only way I avoid just losing dudes to it. Yeah, so without further ado, let's go raid us a medium UFO here.
We have visual.
It's funny that I keep shooting things down. Like it looks like this is in Texas, but the last one was in Oklahoma.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States. The downed UFO is in a remote area outside a small town. If we can secure the crash site, we should be able to prevent any civilian casualties.
Operation Secret Jester. Good times.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike 1 is ready to secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is clear to attempt the breach.
Thanks for that vote of confidence with the emphasis on attempt there, Bradford. Just kind of taking a quick look around, see if I can see any meld canisters or recognize the map by chance. I won't. I'm at the corner here, so that's good. Means it expands this direction. You can usually see if you can, I don't know if it's kind of come out in the video, but there's fire right here. Wherever there's fire usually is where there's UFO, and it looks like I'm seeing walls here that might belong to that UFO. So it looks like over here is kind of where I'm going. Yeah, this guy's way behind these other guys and can still move farther than everybody else.
Out. That's what we're looking for.
Alright, meld. Oh look, UFO. Well, okay. So, this UFO is obviously quite a bit bigger than the last one. So this is the front. Which means back here is the cockpit, essentially, and the navigation room. The pilot, which is going to be an outsider again, is usually in this little room here or in this bigger chamber here. I would like to avoid him if at all possible, and I really want to take on the Seeker Swarms all by their lonesome. So rather than get too ahead of myself here, I've got 4 rounds to get over there.
Already there.
So I'm going to get people close. Take this a little bit at a time here.
Running.
Yep, that was Seekers and Floaters. It takes a little while of playing this game, but then you start to get used to recognizing what the sounds are and therefore what aliens are making them. So you can get some idea what you're fighting by what sounds everything is making. Alright, so I know that there's really nothing going to be over here because the edge of the map is right there. So taking cover here would be stupid, because this is a wall, And taking cover here would be stupid because there's going to be nothing over here. So this is going to be the place I'm going to go, just in case I uncovered anybody. But that guarantees me getting that meld soon, and it gives me a good foothold in the forward here. She'll overwatch with her whole whopping 60 aim or 40 aim or whatever stupid amount she has.
Okay.
Go over here. Oop-de-doo.
Got the goods.
Alright. So, before I do anything else, Willem is going to go open this door. Because if there's anybody right in here, I'd rather her be able to take a shot at them. Or move to better cover if that's what happens. Alright, there's nobody right in here, so...
Quiet. Did you hear something?
Yeah, it's funny because there was no sound that went along with that, which is how you know that's an overseer, or outsider, I mean. I can always throw a battle scanner to reveal an area without revealing my location, but you only get 2 battle scanners, and I really need to make sure that I'm using at least one of them on Seekers. Oh yeah, I don't need to do that with him. I forgot. Snapshotting is actually potentially going to be useful. We'll see. The problem snipers that aren't using a gunslinger have is that once you get inside a UFO like this, everything is close quarters. So they are far less effective if you don't have gunslinger in this close quarters. If I had a big enough group, I would actually take this from both sides. I'd send 3 guys this way, 3 guys this way, go around, and then it ends up converging in the middle. But I've only got 4, and 2 people is not enough to take on a pack of aliens by themselves. So 3 reasonably ranked people is. But honestly, I wouldn't be doing that now anyway, because they're 3 squaddies and rookies. Well, squaddies, not rookies. And then the occasional lieutenant here. At least I got an officer now, so that's good. Anybody in here?
That looks like the primary power source for the alien craft. I could only hazard a guess as to the amount of power it would have to be generating to propel that ship. I'd watch your fire down there. That equipment could be highly unstable.
That's actually a really good thing. Because if it's intact, that means I can use it for research or sell it for way more than if it gets blown up. So I'll try to avoid blowing it up. Like, you know, you would think that would just make sense, but also standing anywhere near that is a good way to get yourself killed.
Good copy. Moving on target.
I'm not necessarily going to be using that one. You do need a lot of alien power sources, and in particular a lot of alien flight computers to get when you're later building the advanced fighter craft, to do the research on the advanced fighter craft, the satellite nexus, which allows you to put up a heck of a lot more satellites all in one shot, that kind of thing. Alright. Guess we're going to open this and see what happens. Oh, hey, look, there's the meld, which means there's got to be people here.
That's what we're looking for.
Holy crap, are you kidding me?
Aye, aye, Commander. I've got a vision.
There's the outsider, okay. I was going to say, how have I not seen anybody yet? Oh, really?
Got the goods.
58%. She could go stand next to him and pretty much guaranteed kill him, although she might very well unlock some people, and if she doesn't kill him, that is just her dying. I might move him back and then throw a grenade here. Ooh, that'll be really fun. So let's do that.
On it.
They're gonna come back here. I've already gotten this meld there, so doing this, that sucks. It looks like it's going to destroy that flight computer no matter what I do. Oh, no, I can do it right there. That's probably going to blow up this sniper's cover too, but what do you do? It does 3 damage to this guy. It destroys the melt canister, but I've already collected it, so I don't care. And it removes his cover, so now I get 2 almost guaranteed hit and kills on him.
Drag out.
It would be preferable if we attempted to retrieve those canisters rather than destroying them.
Where did I see those guys? Okay. 70%. I can take that shot. I don't know where those thin men are. Oh, there they are. Oh, nope, nope, those are Seekers. And floaters, and apparently thin men. This is going to be very ugly.
Damn it, missed the target.
Because I saw some thin men when I threw a grenade. I'm not even sure where I saw those guys. But now I see everything. Let's go here. Take the shot at the 76% here. Good. My original thought was to maybe just launch a rocket and kill those guys. But if I don't have to, I'd rather not. 100% chance to hit. Not a really good chance of killing, but not too bad. Or 78% chance to hit and a much better chance of killing. I'm going to go with the 100% hit chance because I still got more shots to take. Yes!
X-ray neutralized.
Alright, and now I need some overwatches because there was Seekers
Moving to position.
who have this nasty tendency to come popping out and strangle people.
On it, Commander.
Overwatch shots are one of the only things that can prevent them from
If
doing
I had to
that.
hazard a
Oh.
guess, based on its
So,
profile,
they're only just
I'd
now
say the
stealthing.
aliens
That's pretty sweet.
developed this unit with the intention
Crap.
of tracking and isolating single targets. It appears to have a sophisticated evasion system as well.
Perhaps
Stealth,
we should
stealth.
try to avoid those tentacles.
Alright, so her action is going to be spent throwing a battle scanner here. If they're not flying, if they're on the ground, which happens, then they're much easier to shoot. Oh, look, there's those guys. That really just burned down as a result of me doing that. That's dumb. Alright, 64% and 67%. 79 and 79. Well, looks like 79 is going to be my... Yes! Kill that guy. Good times. I'd rather move him if I can, but I don't think that's going to happen. Unless I get a crit here. Well, or don't even hit at all. That's sweet.
That's a load of bull.
Good.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Unfortunately, Corporal Yang is now in the open and... Wow! I cannot believe she's not dead. These guys just moved all over the place, didn't they? So they only actually seem to kill the guys I care about and like when they go. So revealing them and then letting them come around from both sides to flank me is not my favorite thing that ever happened. Well, nowhere over here gets me cover. But at least puts me out of sight. Gives me a pretty good chance of killing this guy. And that guy isn't able to come after me. This might panic this guy, and at the very least it makes it so that
Eat this!
only one shot is necessary to bring him down. Alright, well, I don't really care about losing her.
Aye, aye.
That's a pistol, not an assault rifle, but
All mission objectives
yet.
completed.
man, I'm gonna have to hire again.
expecting this. They were some of our best. I wish there was more we could have done.
She wasn't. He was. He was awesome. Holy crap. So I got one intact UFO power source and the rest is all damaged. Well, at least I get money. Ugh. Alright. So... Oh, look at that. So I can't even afford to hire two right now. I'm going to have to hire some people, there's no question. So let's sell the things that I know for sure all they're good for is selling. In 4 days, I almost have enough to build the officer training school there. Let's do that as well. The reason I'm doing this is because I want this open so that I can build either another workshop here and then get the adjacency bonus, which is really big, and get the extra engineers, which I may or may not need. Or, in all likelihood, I'll build the cybernetics lab, or whatever it's called, cybernetics shop, which still gets me the workshop adjacency bonus, and allows me to build mechs, which I am in dire need of. So, let's hire some people. I like to stay at about 12 if I can. So in 3 days I'll get my soldiers. Today's April 13th. I've already got my satellites on the way. I got the satellite uplink building. Alright. Well, hopefully it'll be 11 days before I get any more activity. Or at least before I get my terror mission. Let's see. Yay, alien containment! Alright, now here I have to make an arc thrower. And here's where it gets interesting. Now I can start capturing aliens and bringing them home to get myself some research credits. The sectoid is still really good because for all that I'm almost done with beam weapons, I still have to then research the precision beam weapons, which is the laser shotgun and the laser sniper rifle, and heavy laser weapons, which gets me the heavy laser, the Gatling laser or whatever it is, as well as the laser cannon for my interceptors, which is basically all I need until I get to plasma weapons. And also an upgraded weapon for my mechs. I can use the railgun instead of a minigun, and that thing is insane. Any way it goes, beam weapons research credit is still good. You can last on beam weapons for a very long time. You don't start really needing the plasma weapons until much later in the game. So let's see how we do here. And abductions, alright.
We're receiving several urgent requests for assistance. There are abductions in progress at each marked site on the hologlobe.
Alright, so Brazil, Japan, and France. Screw France. If for no other reason than because I'm already going to be probably either deploying satellites there or doing a terror mission here. Either way, this panic level is going to come down. So the question is, do I gamble on the terror mission being there or here and go to Japan so I can get some engineers, which would put me at 23, which is a good number, making it so that, in fact, the next time, instead of I would only be 2 engineers away from building a satellite nexus instead of a satellite uplink. I don't think I really have the funding to justify that anyway. So maybe I do want the scientists and then to make sure this sticks around. Let's look at what the rest of the continents look like anyway.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity.
So,
additional uplink required.
If I go to Brazil, this panic's going to go down. This isn't going to go up, and that's good. I will not be going to Japan, so this is going to go up to 4. India's going to go up to 5 and pull out. I have mentioned several times in the past that I just don't really care about that. Oh, actually, I guess I'm pretty well gambling on getting... That sucks. I'm pretty well gambling on getting my terror mission in Europe anyway.
And you're positive the report states that the alien craft crash-landed in the garage of a suburban middle-class family. Tanner residence. Roger, we'll look into it.
Because not going and covering France means UK is going to get one and is going to panic and would then pull out and take the satellite I gave them with them. So anyway it goes, Like, I mean, I guess I could go to France, get my 200, risk losing South America and Russia and Germany? No. At this point, I'm kind of all in on doing my terror mission in Europe here.
I'm receiving you. We'll monitor that contact, but I don't think it's related to the UFO activity.
So, with that being the case, how big of a risk is it then to go to Japan, take the engineers, let these two panic, do my terror mission, which, if it's not here, I'm already screwed, and then put a satellite in Russia and then one in Argentina and one in Brazil. Yeah, actually, I guess that's got to be what I'm going to do. The extra scientists from over here wouldn't be bad, but I'll get more scientists, plenty more scientists, as I am deploying satellites, so...
Nothing to report at the moment. Boards are clear.
Alright. So, when I come back next time, I will be taking on alien abductions in, of all places, Nagoya, Japan. That is not at all where I thought I'd be going, given this layout, but it's kind of just what I gotta do. So, once again, this is Dundorsha. Thank you for watching, and if you're having a good time watching my videos, there's, you know, the standard like, favorite, subscribe. That would be great. I also would really like to get comments, so if you linked here from my Facebook page, you can leave them there. You can put them on Facebook or on YouTube, however you want to do it. But getting feedback is one of the things that keeps me going, so I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.